Good morning. I am not going to be in school this afternoon, so I'm making a video so that you can learn what's coming up next. So we are looking at quadratic equations. Basically, a quadratic equation is going to help you figure out where something will land or what time it will land after it's been flying in the air. So you're looking for the time something is going to land. All right, so we'll talk about the applications when I'm here. But in the simplest sense, if you have a quadratic equation and you want to solve it, you're basically looking for two answers that are going to go in that for x, okay? Because once you square something, even if it's negative or positive, two answers are going to work. So what we do is we put this in y equals. So y equals is going to replace the 0 and the equal, and then you're just going to basically plug all of this in to y equals. So y equals x squared plus 6x minus 27. Go ahead and grab your calculator and let's look to see how that's done. I'm going to get my calculator and do the same thing. Okay, so I'm in the middle of putting this into my calculator. I already put the x squared in. So I'm going to plug in 6x, and I'm just basically putting the whole entire polynomial. Uh-oh, I put two pluses in there, so I need to clear that out. Uh-oh, I cleared the whole thing. So let's do it again. X squared, this is going to give you time to do it also, plus, over out of it. All right, I'm going to Okay, so I have put this into my calculator exactly the way I see it. So now I'm going to hit graph. Make sure that your calculator screen is so that you can see it. And it should take a second or two for it to show up on the graph. Now you're not going to see the entire image, but this is actually a parabola, so it's going to look like a U. You basically only want where it is going to intersect the x-axis. So you can look over here and you can count. That's going to intersect at -9, and then it also intersects the x-axis at 3. So let me minimize this. So what you should be seeing on your screen is it crosses the x-axis at -9, and it also crosses the x-axis at 3. That's basically your solution. You've got x is equal to -9 and x is equal to 3. And that's all you need to do for today. Let me clear out some of these extra little marks. All right, so what happens is if you go back into the original equation and you plug in -9 or 3, both of them are going to work. So you've got -9 all squared plus 6 times -9 minus 27, you should get 0, okay? Because this is going to turn into a positive 81, this is going to be -54, and this is -27. All right, and if you plug in positive 3, that's going to work also. So you've got 3 squared plus 6 times 3 minus 27. So once you work that out, it should also equal 0. All right, let's try another one. All right, we're going to talk about the application later. Okay, so let's try this one. You've got 2x squared minus x minus 6. That one's a little harder. I think we're going to wait on that one. Let's try one of these. 3x squared equals 48. All right, so the whole goal is to set it equal to 0. All right, equal to 0. So we've got to get one of these sides out of here. So I'm thinking I'm going to subtract 48 from both sides. So let's go ahead and subtract 48 from both sides. And you're going to end up with 3x squared minus 48 equals 0. Now you're ready to go. All you have to do is put in y equals 3x squared minus 48 and graph it. So I'm going to pull up my graphing calculator again and show you what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so I put in y equals 3x squared minus 48. Over here, once I hit graph, I should be able to see where the x-intercepts are. It looks like it's at -1, 2, 3, 4, and it's also at +1, 2, 3, 4. So those are my two solutions. So this must be a difference of squares, which it is. Okay, so x is equal to -4 and x is equal to +4. And those are your two answers for that. Let's see if there's anything else that we can do. That one, I think we're going to talk about those later. All right, let's try one more. Here you go. Y equals x. Okay, so we're going to put in y. Oops, my pen is not doing well. I got a stylus going on here and it's kind of a mess. All right, we're going to substitute this in. We're going to do y equals x squared plus 7x. Plug that into your calculator. Once you do it, you're going to get, and I'm not going to go back and do the calculator because I'm running out of time. I do believe it's going to cross at 0, and it's probably going to cross at -7. Okay, so -7 and 0 are going to be, it should look like something like this, right? You probably can't see the whole parabola, but that's what it's going to look like. So you're going to get x is equal to 0 and x is equal to -7. There you go. All right, so what I've done, I made a worksheet for you, and there's only 12 problems for you to do, but please get that from the substitute today. It is practice 10-5. And you're going to do random problems. So I wrote the problem numbers down for you to do at the bottom of the page. All right, this is due today. Have a great day.